The grades are in. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a very rare episode of Guess That Grade here on Yugioh Z. I hope you guys are ready because included in this submission are First Ed LOB cards, or card, First Edition MRD, First Edition MRL, cards from that Hobby, Cybernetic Revolution, and Enemy of Justice booster box break, and also a mainstay in every one of my videos, one card that's included in the outro. So, before we get to the grades, we're going to get to the review part of the video. Let me know in the comments, what do you think these cards will grade? And no cheating, don't skip ahead. Got my Ultra Pro graded card submission semi-rigid card holders ready to go. Let me know in the comments, what do you think this Cyber Twin Dragon Ultimate Rare pulled by Eden H, new Mostradamus member, what do you think this thing will get? We're going to give you guys one more nice look at it before we pack it away into those aforementioned semi-rigid edges. Here we go, guys. What do you think? I think the centering was absolutely amazing on all the cards in this set. There might be a tiny little bit of a foil shift that you can see up there. I don't know. PSA is weird. Sometimes they ding that, sometimes they don't. And flip her around. And the other thing about this, folks, absolutely no ultimate rare stamping. Look at that. The grading, I think, will be absolutely unreal. My guess, guys, I think this is going to get the gem. I think the Cyber Twin Dragon for Eden is going to get a PSA 10. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do not fast forward through this video to see what the grades are, because we will be including that video when we get them back. Eden has chosen the express option for this, so it should be packed pretty soon. PSA's qualifications for PSA 10, big things that they look for: centering has to be 60-40 on the front, and on the back they allow 70 to 30%. This, I think, like I said, I think this looks smack dab on. Might even have a chance for a BGS 10, I swear. Boom, and there it is, guys. Cyber Twin Dragon, ready to be graded from my main man, Eden. And we're not done, folks. If you saw that opening, you'll know we hit the nuts. Agent Lambchop, my guy, pulled the Cyber End Dragon. Now, this guy's going to be a little bit more interesting in terms of grading. Nonetheless, I think this is going to be unreal. There were a couple of issues that came out fresh from the pack. So the issues being, there's a little bit of whitening right here on the bottom, and that came out straight from the pack, unfortunately. If you see the opening, you'll see that right away. Other than that, the front looks pretty good, and just like the Cyber Twin Dragon, there is no ultimate rare stamping, but there is also something on the back here. You see that? There's like a little pin prick is what it looks like. Didn't come out gem minty, as you can say, but another little PSA tidbit for you, for everybody complaining that PSA grades not minty cards as 10s. Like I said, just like for centering doesn't have to be perfect, the actual card doesn't have to be perfect either to get a PSA 10. Their website actually allows certain print marks on the front. I can't remember the actual measurements, but those guys right there, because they're so small, they might actually be considered print marks. So fingers crossed, guys. The centering on this guy a little bit worse, but still pretty awesome. I think it could be worthy of a 10. If not, this guy could possibly go as low as an 8 just because of that little pinprick in the back. PSA can be pretty finicky with any kind of structural damage. Let's make sure we push that thing down there real nice. But those things are so small, I think, like I said, they may even consider those print marks. So guys, I think we have a chance, possibly as high as a 9. Might get an 8, but the centering is really good, guys. So I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? This one, I'm really not sure about. Who knows? Like I said, it could come back as a 10. We never know. We can only hope. Huge shout out to Agent Lambchop and Eden Hazari. Make sure you guys give him some good lucks. Give him some fingers crossed in the comments for some epic grades. Here they go, folks. Future Yugioh here, a couple weeks in, couple epic box breaks and live streams older. Actually, technically another year older, because I'm recording this on my birthday. We have another little Guess That Grade, or actually a continuation of that Guess That Grade. Some of the aforementioned cards from these epic live streams, the first being an Ancient Fairy Dragon Both of these cards coming up were actually pulled by the same person, Alex S. Huge shout out to you, my friend. Check this out. Not only did he pull an Ancient Fairy Dragon, but he also pulled an Elemental Hero Shining Phoenix Enforcer. Absolutely unreal. To say the EOJ box break went well, it did. If you haven't seen that, make sure you do. Make sure you go check it out. But we're going to take a little quick look-see at these cards here, because my main man Alex has decided he is going to submit these, both going regular old express, not super express, but as you can see, this Ancient Fairy Dragon, absolutely beautiful. I do not see any print lines on it or any issues in terms of dents or, you know, bad corners or anything like that. The centering is also really good. There is a kind of like a little bit of a faint print line down the back there, but I don't think that's something that's going to get dinged, guys. My guess for our first card here today, Ancient Fairy Dragon, I believe it will get a 10. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what all of these cards, what you think they will grade. And there it is, Ancient Fairy Dragon. Alex, Godspeed for that, and as well, this bad boy right here. Check this out, Elemental Hero Shining Phoenix Enforcer. Again, if you haven't seen the EOJ box break, make sure you do. Make sure you go check that bad boy out. It was heart-stopping to say the least. This guy was actually fused. It was like stuck to the back of another card, but it ended up coming out really nice. Like, there are no issues. I do not see any issues on the holo. It's pretty hard to get a nice angle of the North American print holos. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I don't see any huge issues right here. Oh, is there? There might be something in the middle of that card, guys. I don't know. It's the first time I'm seeing that. Let's take a quick look at the back here. Corners look very good, and there is like a slight stamping, but for an ultimate rare, I would not even call that ultimate rare stamping. That is unreal, guys. My prediction on this, again, look at the centering on this, man. I think this could get another PSA 10. Maybe I'm just being optimistic here, guys, but this one looks like it might be another. That would be unreal to get any of these fusion cards as a PSA 10. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Elemental Hero Shining Phoenix Enforcer, ready for grading along with Ancient Fairy Dragon. Fingers crossed. We have some more cards that we're going to be subbing. Check these out, guys. Some really OG cards that you don't usually see on Yugioh Z. We have a first edition Regeki from LOB. Bought this guy actually from a local shop, and I just noticed like it just looked very, very clean. I did not see any reason why I shouldn't pick it up. Whoa, and if you look at that, actually, as I'm noticing, it looks like it has like hollow bleed on it. I wonder if they're gonna ding that. Do you see that? Right in the field box, in the description box there? Huh. The foil on it though, absolutely amazing. It does look like it's a little bit shifted. Again, I don't know how they're gonna grade that. This is a glossy version, for anybody wondering. And the back, I do not think, oh yeah, whoa, there's some dust on it. That's just new sleeve I'm gonna need there. The back looks very good as well, guys. I do not see any issues here. So this guy's going in. This is one of those ones that if this comes back a 10, you're winning big. But I've seen some first ed LOB pack fresh pulled by people on YouTube here, like the main man Ruxin himself, come back as like PSA 8. So I am still very much afraid to see what the grade comes back on this. And I hope they do not ding this guy for having that little hollow bleed, but I know they said, PSA said that they were going to grade hollow bleed cards now, so does that mean they don't ding them, or are they going to grade it bad if there is a lot of hollow bleed on it? I don't know what the deal is, guys. Let me know what you think this thing will grade. To tell you the truth, I think this is one of the ones that has a really, really good shot at getting a 10, so definitely, again, sending that thing in for the regular express service. And now we have some more pretty epic OG cards, not really expected on the channel. Once again, we have a Time Wizard first edition from Metal Raiders, and also a first edition Mystical Space Typhoon. I don't think this guy had a really good shot at a 10. I think the centering is a little bit off, if I do recall. Very, very nice foiling, but the centering, as you can see, a little bit right to left. Now into a couple of big boy OG monsters. Ace monsters, you could call them. I don't know if you call Time Wizard an ace monster, but he was one of the more fun cards that Joey Wheeler used. And I don't know, is it just me, or does that thing look kind of faded? You tell me, guys. This one, again, was very, very excited to send this thing in. Foiling looks absolutely immaculate on it, and centering-wise looks very, very good. So, what do you guys think this will get? My guess for Time Wizard is another PSA 10. Come on, I know I'm shooting for the stars, but that's why you send in for like 150 bucks for like express service and stuff like that, right? There is a little bit of scuffing on the back there. I'm hoping they don't ding that because, again, PSA is usually a little bit more lenient with the back. There is a PSA, potentially, hopefully PSA 10. Maybe after seeing the back there, might get a 9. Time Wizard First Edition from MRD. Let's do this, guys. Come on. I really hope some of these huge cards that we're sending in today come back at 10. We have some more. It does not get any smaller, guys. It gets bigger. Check it out. We are going to be submitting a First Edition MRL Blue Eyes Toon Dragon Secret Rare and another MRD First Edition card, Secret Rare Thousand Dragon. I think out of these, the Thousand Dragon was like a little bit worse condition, but we'll see. I bought these, spent quite a bit of money on them, hoping to grade them. This was actually like right before services got shut down, so pretty bad timing, Amo. But hopefully that doesn't matter. Again, another very, very nice foil. Yeah, so there's a little bit of dirt on this card, and I did kind of notice a little bit of print lining on the front. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Thousand Dragon, I'm going to put them over here in the maybe pile after we take a look at this next card here. This one is a doozy. A First Edition MRL before they change it over to Spell Ruler, of course, because it's a First Edition. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Classic Kaiba and Pegasus card combined here, as you can see. A little bit off-centered, bottom to top there. So, I don't know. What do you guys think this is going to get? I'm not too sure. I'm thinking possibly a 9 just because of centering. And I can't remember, but I thought I saw an issue on the back when I got it. Can't see it right now. Maybe just my lighting's not great. I don't know. We'll see. That guy, I think, has a good shot at a 9 just because of the centering, but we're praying for a 10. We are praying for a 10 for Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Some really big OG cards that I've had stashed away for quite a while, guys. Our last card is one you guys are pretty familiar with. Again, if you watch the outro, it's a big boy. It's one we pulled way back in the day. The playmat, the matching playmat in the back, Majestic Star Dragon, a First Edition Ghost Rare. This, guys, this is the reason why I'm considering sending anything with this $150 price tag. Just because I've been waiting so long to get this guy graded. So long. I'm so happy that I can announce that it is finally time. Again, we're just going to quickly review this because I'm pretty sure, again, look at that foil, man. Look at that foil. It's going right back in the sleeve. Guys, this is one of my favorite ever pulls on the channel. Absolutely immaculate centering. This thing has to come back at 10. It has to. Please, please, PSA gods, grading gods, be with me today. At least for any card, make it this one. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That does it for the submission review. Stay tuned for another future Yugioh in a couple months for the results.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Future Yugioh taking over here, and the first grades are in. I have in my possession the Cyber Twin and Cyber End Dragon Ultimate Rares that were pulled from the Hobby Booster box break not too long ago. So, without further ado, we're going to get these bad boys out, and without revealing the grades just yet, this box I absolutely butchered. Can you tell I'm a rookie sending cards in myself? Up to this point, this was actually my first time ever submitting cards on my own, through my own membership. I have submitted cards before, as you have seen, but those were always with my buddy 416 Rare Cards, who's unfortunately out of the game right now. So, had to take over the mantle, had to take it over and do it myself. Here we go, guys. Let's see what the grades are today. Cyber End and Cyber Twin Dragon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, they actually give you some sleeves there for them. That's new. They did grade them. That's a good sign so far. Which is which? I think I can tell just from the back. So this thing, I believe, just quickly checking it over to make sure there's no stains or anything like that in here. I believe this is the Cyber Twin Dragon. So I'm just going to quickly cover up, and I am right. So here we go, guys. Starting it off hot. Cyber End and Cyber Twin Dragons both pulled from the same hobby box. This one right here for my guy Eden Hazari, Mostradamus member. Here we go, guys. What do you think? My guess, this thing is freaking clean. Look at the centering on that. My guess was this guy was going to get a Gem Mint 10. If it doesn't get a 9, this thing's it's a crime. It is an absolute crime. So here we go, guys. My guess is a 10, which would make it worth thousands of dollars. It is a Mint 9. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure why this would have gotten a 9. I can't tell anything wrong with this in terms of centering. The centering looks great. You never know. Sometimes they're just really picky. This is definitely a candidate for a resub. The corners, there's no like edge wear or anything. No factory lines. I don't know. Am I missing something, guys? It's kind of hard to see with the glare from the sleeve. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First, Cyber down. Our next to go is the big one. Cyber End Dragon, and if I do recall, this thing had something on the back of it. What is that on the back of it? Right here. That looks like it's on the card. Right off the bat. Already have one that's giving us trouble? Really? Let's see. Let's see, guys. What is Cyber End Dragon? I believe there were some factory errors on this. I can't even see the one on the bottom. You guys remember, it had a little ding on it. Maybe it's just covered up by that little piece of plastic. Yeah, I think you can see it right down there. So be careful. Watch out, guys. PSA cases might hide some flaws here and then. My predictions, because it did have a couple of flaws, even a PSA 10 can have a few flaws, but this guy right here, I predicted a PSA 9 at best, or a PSA 8. Either I'd be happy with. This one here for Agent Lamb Chop. Here we go, guys. Leave your guesses in the comments. Leave a like for some good luck for Agent Lamb Chop. A near mint 8, so I was right. They did grade it an 8 for those flaws, unfortunately. I swear it did not have that on the back though, so I wanna look at this a little bit closer. Like I said, PSA has unfortunately been known for that, but there we go, guys. Cyber End and Cyber Twin Dragon, a near mint 8 and a 9. No gem mints here today, unfortunately. Nonetheless, a very successful first PSA submission. Stay tuned for the rest of those cards that I submitted coming up right now. Alrighty then. The time has come, ladies and gentlemen. The cards are here. The return is imminent. I'm going to spare you guys me slicing through this fragile packaging. We'll be back in just a minute. We're also joined by my guy in the chair.
Yo.
Jag, who actually pulled one of these cards that we graded. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here it is for the first time in a long time. PSA return on Yugioh Z. Need I remind you, there are cards in here from the first 3 sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! LOB, MRD, and MRL. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a fun one. Jack, I'm shaking. I'm legitimately shaking. Alright, so right now I just want to quickly check out the order, but I believe this card should be the first one that we want. We'll see. Let's cover it up real quick. Okay, so it's in reverse order. Do we go reverse chronological? No, let's do it. From the bottom here, this is the Regeki, ladies and gentlemen. If that card is the Archlord Chryslia, then that means, by my math, this should be the Regeki. Let's quickly go over the back, see if we see any issues. Okay, those all seem to be on the sleeve. This guy actually picked up at a local shop. First edition LOB card that was very, very minty. And that card is, ladies and gentlemen, yep, you're all very familiar with it, Regeki. 2002's LOB First Edition Regeki, the first card on the slate, ladies and gentlemen. What are your guesses? I was hoping for at least a 9 here. This was a big one. I was hoping to start off huge. So, without further ado, we have a 9. Okay. All right. I was hoping for at least a 9. I'm not going to be mad about a 9. That is huge. We'll take that. That is definitely a plus in my books. Not too shabby. I hate how that sleeve is all messed up there, but nonetheless, it looks like our first one is a success here. All right. Regeki from LOB is a 9. Wow. Okay. It's only getting bigger from here, folks, because now we have... What the hell? I'm an idiot. I took our Slurkishi off the top. Oh, we're going from the bottom.
Wait, you want the price on that one?
So, pricing for a Regeki in a 9 is, drumroll please,
600 USD.
600 USD. That is definitely a plus for me. I picked this thing up for I think like around 100 Canadian, so I'm very happy about that. It was only, I think it was only about a year or so ago. So to find a first edition LOB card that we ended up grading a mint 9, not too shabby, we'll say that. All right, here we go, guys. Next card is, Jag, do you know? Time Wizard from Metal Raiders, the second set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Does this guy look a little bit faded? I don't know. I don't think so. I do think it looked pretty minty, though. This one I also gave, I believe in my Guess My Grade earlier in this video. I gave it at least a 9 as well. Hoping for a 10. Drum roll, please. A 7! Oh, no! That is rough! What did they see here? We're taking an early first L here, guys. I hope this video goes much better than this. This is ridiculous. You can't really see. Is that on the card? I gotta take it out of this sleeve to be sure, guys, but yeah, you know what? Might as well do it right now. I want to see, just because. Like a 7? What? This card I also did buy. I didn't pull this myself, so I'm gonna just double check, see if I did miss something. Like, I don't know. I feel like there might be something that I missed here. Even more future Yu-Gi-Oh! Popping in here. I actually did notice something on this Time Wizard after I recorded the video. Didn't even catch it in the review or anything, but after I recorded it, I just wanted to quickly go over it and see why it got a 7. Can't even really see it great on camera here, but right under the R, there's like a little bit of like a chip, kind of like the card art, and some of the foil is peeking through. I wouldn't even really call it a scratch, but on top of that, the back scratches were actually a lot worse than I originally had thought. You can't really see them through the plastic, but nonetheless, upon further review, the 7 was definitely worthy. Back to past, future Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't remember now. And we won't fret, though. We're moving on. We took our first L of the day, boys. I was hoping for no 7s. I was really hoping for no 7s. Now that I remember that we're going from the bottom, another very iconic card, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon from Magic Ruler. Before it was switched over to Spell Ruler, ladies and germs, I don't know. The centering on this, to tell you the truth, I think this was my the lowest in my Guess That grade. I think I guessed an 8. I don't know. After that 7, let's just hope for anything better than that. A 9! Oh. Holy, that is huge! I am jacked up about that, guys. 2 9s. Woo! I will take that. Unreal. So I picked this thing up for I think around 250 or 275 Canadian. Jag, our price now is?
Give me a 9 around 700 USD.
Boom, that is huge. Even with the express level grading service that we had to send it at, that is still a profit, so we'll take that. That's the thing with grading nowadays. You have to be really careful about what you send. Like, I looked this Time Wizard over and I was like, that thing looks minty. I'm sending that thing in because I think it has a chance at least a 9, right? But you have to be really picky here because if you're spending like $100, that is definitely a neg, the Time Wizard, right? Yeah. So to spend that much on a Time Wizard, not too great, but I did it again, Jake.
It's a big one.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are moving on to one of the big boys of the day. This guy is the first card we pulled that we graded. And we pulled it for one of the channel members, Alex S., in our Enemy of Justice Hobby Booster Box break. just another reason for you guys to join the Power of the Duelist hobby box break that we have coming up. Can we go 3 for 3 as Jag pops, as he pops bubble wrap? Can we go 3 for 3 hobby Alti cover cards in GX? Only way to find out, join that box break. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm jacked up here. Elemental Hero, Shining Phoenix Enforcer. We pulled this. This is one of our best shots, if not our best shot. Our first best shot out of 10.
Go.
A mint 9, we'll take it. We'll take another mint 9. You know what? To go 3 9s, it's not bad. It's not the 10 we want to see, but we will take it. If you guys did watch that opening, you'll remember this card was actually like stuck to the other card. It was stuck on the back of the other card that when we opened the pack. So for it to still get a 9 is not too shabby-mo in my opinion. There we go, Alex S. All right, joining the 9 club here. Yeah, let's get Time Wizard out of the way. Let's just not look at that. All right, sir.
We got a tag. $1,800.
$1,800. Not too shabby-mo indeed. He definitely got his investment back there on that card. Now, it is your turn, my friend. Take over the main chair because this is the card that you pulled, my friend. Ancient Fairy Dragon. So, hop in the driver's seat and do a little reveal.
What's up, world?
All right, folks. You remember the moment. One of the best pulls on the channel. Ancient Fairy Dragon from my guy Jag here.
Let's see it.
From Hallow Stream. Can we do it? Again, another card that we pulled. Can we get a PSA 10 on the Ghost Rare? Yeah, try to get it so there's no... Okay, an 8. A near mint 8. The first 8 of the day. That is very hard. It's very, very hard to grade Ghost Rares.
We tried.
It is very hard to grade Ghost Rares. It is tough. You can't win them all, folks. Let's quickly look at it, though, Jag.
Alright.
So what happened? The surface is immaculate. I don't see anything wrong with the surface. That is all on the case of anything that you're seeing. Do you see any corners or anything like that? I don't see any bad corners. I don't know, man. These guys, I think they might have just given you a tough grade, Jag. I think they might have just given you a tough grade. Nonetheless, it is still it looks like a 10 to me, that's for sure. It is still a great card. And to pair it up with the PSA 9 Elemental Hero, Shining Phoenix Enforcer, Alex S. There it does your portion here. Thank you for joining our PSA submission. But now, we continue on to some of the biggest cards that I've ever pulled on the channel. I don't know which one I want to do first here.
You kept pulling out Arc Lord.
It's time. It's time for Arc Lord. I kept accidentally pulling it out because I forgot to. You know what? We got to get Mama over here. She pulled this card with me. Mom, we haven't gotten a 10 yet. I want to get a 10. Let's go. Come on.
You always get me like
Mom, you're fine.
me like a pile of makeup.
You're fine. You're fine.
How about you, Jag? You do
We're
it.
fine. I got him in there.
got
I got him in there. All right, guys. Momo is here. Can make sure they see you on screen there. All right. Can you see it?
Okay.
This is the card that we pulled. You remember, right? Arc Lord Christia. What did we say, Jag? It was pop 3 last time we checked, right?
Come on.
Can we do this?
Oh my God.
A mint 9.
Wow.
Okay. So that's not too shabby, Mo. We will still take that. I think I had a 9 that I sold or eventually traded to my buddy Vintage Yugioh, but to have one that we pulled, that's not too shabby, Mo. Guys, we don't have a 10 yet, though. We don't have a 10.
We will.
We will. We have one more card to pull. But that, honestly, that's a pack fresh. That's the best
nice.
9 you are going to find. Like, so a PSA, we couldn't find really any prices on them, but 2020, there has been one sold for around $2,000 US. Near mint, mint 9s were sold for around $500. So those prices are kind of fluctuating, as are all of these prices. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The last card, here it is. The big
Okay,
boy.
Jag.
Majestic Star Dragon, pulled on the channel again. Can we do it? Can we get one? Gem Mint 10, please. Gem Mint 10! Let's go! Are you kidding me?
Let's go.
I am so happy about that.
Oh yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Nice.
I cannot believe it. Even though we pulled it, like you've seen, you're not guaranteed
That's
a 10,
beautiful.
even if you pull it.
That's a beauty.
That is unreal. As you've seen in the outro, this is the first edition Majestic Star Dragon that we pulled on the channel. Unreal. That will stay in the outro as long as I have this YouTube channel. There goes one of my
Nice.
absolute gems. That is a gem of the collection. And Jag, what is that price tag?
Yeah, this is outdated. 2020. Last time, 5,000 USD.
Whoa.
Last time I saw one of these sold on the black market of Yu-Gi-Oh, it was about 7,500. And my friend, Graded Gems, Mike, shout out to him, I believe he sold one for around 8,000. So that is your estimate
Congrats.
price there.
Congratulations.
Not too shabby of a way to end.
Not at all.
Are you kidding me? So we only had one L here. This is
Oh,
one that
okay.
we took a pretty big L here because you
Yeah.
spend a lot to grade them. Got a 7, unfortunately, but everything else, these
Beautiful.
huge cards all got 9. Even the one that I graded for Alex got a 9. The one that Jag pulled, unfortunately, only got an 8. But
Only 8 though.
it's still one
It's
still
still,
that he pulled.
what,
It's still one that he pulled.
$5,000?
No. It's not that much. But
need 10.
are you kidding me? That does it,
That's
ladies and
nice.
gentlemen. Look at that PSA return. Unreal. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I definitely did. Are you kidding me? My first ever Gem 10 Ghost Rare that I've graded. And you guys saw it here on Yugioh Z.
Nice.
Until the next one. Peace. Now we have another pretty big one here, a pretty iconic card. I did it again, Jag. I fucking did it again. Okay,